Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another live draft champions, coming off of a bad showing with the New York Jets playbook. I just struggled on offense, on defense, just on offense though. I wasn't scoring. I had opportunities. I was getting stops against my opponents, but I didn't effectively move the ball. So I'm going to jump into a new playbook. I've already broken down Cleveland, so it's going to be a choice between Chuck Pagano and Dan Quinn. And I think I'm going to go with Dan Quinn. I like some of the formations. Some of these formations I've used before in the past and have got familiarity with it, just because I need to go ahead and put together some schemes. So I'll be able to go ahead and generate some schemes. There was one particular formation in Dan Quinn that I really am interested in looking at as a single back deuce close. It's got some unique running plays in it, and it should work very well. So let's go ahead and jump into a draft right here, and let's see the players that we've got. All right, so Tim Brown, good stud player. Got Jack Youngblood on the line. I've got a good middle linebacker by Mike Singletary. Now I'm going to be running a 4-3, but I didn't really have elite playmakers at the wide receiver position. I don't think that they were very good, so I'm going to go ahead and take Tim Brown in this first round right here. All right, so let's see what we got. Dante Moncrief fell to me. I've got Kirk Cousins, and then I've got Cleese. And I might want to go ahead and just shore up my wide receivers right here. Cleese is actually not that bad, run blocking, pass blocking. So let's just take a quick gander at what we have on the line. My offensive lineman is 78, 79, so not much a huge upgrade with pass blocking, but the run blocking is much better and awareness is much better. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shore up my wide receiver core. This will be my slot receiver. He's got really good speed. I figure anything that's 88 and faster is good. It's better than most defensive backs that are stock. So we're going to go ahead and take this other wide receiver and shore up my wide receiver core. All right, another wide receiver fell to me. He's got 82 speed, so I'm not going to take Decker. I might actually take an offensive lineman right here, right tackle. Let's see here, A.J. McCarron, 78, not that much better than what I have. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to, unless he's a really good quarterback, I'm going to go ahead and turn him away. So I'm going to go ahead and take an offensive lineman. I generally don't like to do this, but if you take a look at the run blocking and pass blocking, I think it's going to be an upgrade to what I have. Not much on the pass blocking, but the run blocking is better. So we're just going to go ahead and take another offensive lineman right here. All right, so fullback fell to me, John Kuhn, and I've got a right guard that's an elite player. You know what? He doesn't have the best pass blocking, but look at the run blocking. He's got 93 run blocking right here. And then taking a look at a Carson Palmer, 90 awareness, 87 strong accuracy, mid accuracy. You know what? I'm gonna, man, I don't know if I want to take a running back or a quarterback in this particular situation, but I don't want a fullback. He doesn't really have that great of speed. He's got okay catching. He's not that good of a player. I'm going to go ahead and take the elite player and put him on my line. All right, so I got another wide receiver fell to me. Edelman is pretty slow. Carson Wentz got very fast speed, and I got a left tackle. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and beef up my line. I'm just going to go ahead and take it. I've been trying to run the ball, and I haven't had success running the ball. All right, so defenders, here we go. So really good speed was Sanzier. He's not an edge rusher. I'm tempted to take a defensive back right here, but this guy's got elite speed, especially for draft champions, so I've got to go ahead and take him. This is going to give me a nice defender I can put in the middle or off the edge. Wide receiver, Sammy Coates fell to me. I've got another quarterback, Dalton, and I've got a left guard. This would really, it would shore up my offensive line and give me an opportunity to run the ball against my opponent. But I've got a nice, elite, fast wide receiver. I'll be running split close and bunch wide. So I've already got two wide receivers. Let's see here. Catching is 81. It's not that good. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and shore up my offensive line. I've got a stud offensive line right now. I can't take any more offensive linemen. All right. So Clay Matthews fell to me off the edge. I'm going to go ahead and take him. I don't have any defensive backs yet. But I think I'm going to go with Clay Matthews and shore up my offense or my outside linebacking core. All right, so got another linebacker that fell to me. Let's see here. Woodard is actually very good. He's got a good middle linebacker, 84 speed. Let's go ahead and take Woodard. I'm going to go ahead and take the star players right now. All right, so another offensive lineman, Javier Clowney, fell to me. Look at the block shed, 91, so I can put him on the offensive line. So that's something I can shift around and actually put him on, on my defensive line. So I'm going to go ahead and take him, but I don't have any defensive backs. I've got to start taking defensive backs if anything pops up. All right, so another outside linebacker, Anthony Barr, showed up. I've got Levante David showed up, and then I got a defensive tackle. I can always take these guys and put them on the outside. So let's see who's got better block shed. 84, 86. They're both pretty much strength 70, 72. They're pretty much the same, but I'm going to take Anthony Barr. I'm going to go ahead and put him in there. I've got another defensive. I got defensive ends I can put him. All right, so I got to take it off. I've got to take a corner. I don't have a corner at all. It's tempted to take another wide receiver, but I have no secondary at all. So right now I've got to go ahead and take secondary players. And another secondary fell to me player. I got to go ahead and take him. Can't even think about it. Let's see here. Tight end Jordan Reed fell to me. I've got another edge rusher. I've actually got fairly good edge rushers right now. I've got Clowney, Woodard, Senzier. I've got really good edge rushers, so I don't need another defender like that. I've already got a guard, so I got to take the tight end. And my secondary is not good, but I've got to take Talib. No brainer right there. That's going to be who I'm going to get. So I took a lot of elite players. I got myself an offensive line, but I don't have a running back, and I got a 79, 78, 79 as far as my team. All right, so this is my team. I'm going with a base quarterback, so that might hurt me. But basically the way I was throwing the ball with quarterbacks I drafted didn't really matter much. My running back position is fairly slow. I'm probably going to put Blue in as my base running back. I've got Brown as my wide receiver, and they got Moncrief, and I got Reed, and then I've got pretty good stock backups right there. So offensive line's really good, so I'm going to have to go ahead and try to run the ball pretty effectively. I don't remember a running back falling to me at all in this draft, so it wasn't like I really had the choice to be able to draft a running back. I've got a hole at strong safety. I don't have a good player at strong safety, but I've got pretty good corners, and I got good edge rushers that I picked up from the linebacking core, and I've got a very studly linebacking core. So got to make sure I keep everything in front of me and not give up any big plays, and that weakness is going to be that strong safety position, so I got to be very conscious of that. To my subscribers, I really appreciate the support. I hope you guys pick up. I'm going to be rolling out a Falcons playbook. A lot of formations I've utilized before in the past, so it should take me a very limited amount of time to get these going. But thanks a lot for your support, and until next time.